Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Iwobi! Chip through. Face to face with the keeper. Hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Udidi.
Has a goal!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. Too high. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this certainly fits the bill.
And he's going to Rex. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Rashford. It's a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a promising ball. That intervention was very necessary. Hoists it forward. Burn. And here's Rashford. It's a good foot in there. And now the breakaway. Hit long and direct. Clearance and very necessary. That's a throw. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gioi. Now can he finish? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Saka. But not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. It out to the flank, sees it from behind. Forward it goes, and the through ball is intercepted. And it's played forward. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Kane. He's got away. Tries a shot! Goal! England! England take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
England draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Keeper's ball. Rashford cuts it out. Saka. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Rashford. Hoists it forward. Laporte. And that's been won straight back. Spain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
And they win it back again. Kane.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Saka.
What a ball this has turned out to be. Real chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half.
And he has been fouled there. Doan. Rashford. Needed a better pass there. Defenders on the back foot. Rice plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gioi. And that has put paid to that. And here's Kane. He's played him through.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And here's Rashford. He's had it, sticks it away! Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. It's a Spain free kick. He's gone for goal. Oh, the ball's come loose. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Played out to the right. It's a throw in. And it's played forward. Doan. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And here's Kane. Hoists it forward. He's through. Ferran Torres. Ferran has a hit! He scores! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Massive lead! With his head, but couldn't steer it in. No room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Hoists it forward. Over to the left. Has a goal! Goal! England! Into the lead once more. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that. England are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Well, that had to be more accurate. Ferran Torres conceives a free kick for that.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Fabian Ruiz tries to get it forward quickly, gets wrestled off the ball. Fabian Ruiz with the foul.
England certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
It's come loose. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Ferran Torres really cannot believe it, but he is off, and they're going to have to find a way without him. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Unmistakably, this is the Camp Nou, staging a game in the way only the Camp Nou can. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Cool. That's a decent ball. A real chance that we can get through. And he's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Paredes. Done very well to intervene. McTominay. That's not going to make it. Paredes. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Extraordinary. Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Cool.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Forward it goes. Either side yet able to find the net. Cool. He's through. Chance! He's had a shot! They've scored! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just look.
Gets up to head it! He has done it! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails
has a hit! Goal! And they get themselves in front! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Messi. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Receives it from behind. Beautifully done. Can he deliver? Now a chance to break. Looks to clip it forward, right through the middle. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Paredes gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Turns and goes back. He's had a go! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Tries one! And that's a goal kick. Reaching half-time and still behind. They make something happen now. Paredes. Martinez. And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. Coco. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Martinez.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And it's played forward. Coco. Nicely measured pass. Could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable...
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Tries to get it forward quickly. McTominay, out to the left it goes. And now they can launch a counter. Looking to break out here. Attempts to play it through. He gets past his man. There's the shot! That'll go straight through to the keeper. Paredes. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
McTominay plays it out to the flank. Cuts it out wide. Paredes. And it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Chance to shoot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Coco. And here's Messi. Gets the better of his man. Lovely feet. McTominay, Argentina have a free kick. On both sides, actually. He's got options out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Cuts it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Paredes. Martinez. That's clear cut. That's a free kick. Spinazzola. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. So here comes a substitution.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. The manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Unmistakably shoots! dicey close.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Mbappe loses his balance and loses the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. France seeking to maximise the moment. Battles to win it back. Olsen. He's made sure that that won't get through. And the counter is on. Mbappe. To Lelon. Now surely! The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Mbappe. Forward it goes. Olsen. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out.
He's had a shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Mbappe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
They've played it short. Hoists it forward. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Well, and they've been caught out here. How about a shot? To Lelon. So it is still 0-0. Olsen. To Lelon. Cuts it out. Now a chance to break. He's pinged one through here. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Shapes to shoot! Goal! France! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
To Lelon. Chance to shoot. Olsen. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. To Lelon. Plays it out to the flank. Mbappe tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good ball. Mbappe gets flagged offside. It's a loose ball. Dembele. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Mbappe! Good ball, it's found its target. Good challenge, he just stood. Chance! Goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Simplicity itself.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
That has tries to float one. Tried to chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
And it's been taken short. Dembele. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. And here's Dembele. He's come loose. Tries to get it forward quickly. Dien. And now they can launch a counter. Tulelo. Hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Dembele. Dien. Olsen. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe hits one! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Oh, he's in! Dembele. Not offside that time. Hernandez. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Olsen. It has gone through to him. And the defence can get it clear. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the closest, P.Tan.
Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Dembele hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Dembele simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Dembele goes short, turns and goes back. Tulelo. And here's Dembele, cut out in the nick of time. Rabiot. Good ball. Tulelo. Forward it goes. Olsen. Oh, it's Dembele. Good take, and he's goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Mbappe. Mbappe! He's gone for it! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. 2 changes being made right now. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Tulelon. Well weighted. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
France are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Mbappe. That intervention was... He's had a go! And oh! It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Dien. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tried to play it through.
It was and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
It's a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. Conte. Mbappe. Mbappe has a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And a header! And in it goes! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a big chance! Oh, that is sensational! About as smooth as it gets. And what a start! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like
he tries a shot! Well, that is asking for trouble. Oh, really good feet from him. Plays it out to the flank. For a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Gets away from his... hits one! Sticks it away! And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Argentina take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Done very well to intervene. Hudson. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior has a hit! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And the shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other.
Goes for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Messi is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Argentina awarded another corner. Another corner then. That's a throw. Rodrigo. Plays it out to the wing. Good ball, it's found its target. Vinicius Junior. He's gone for it! Oh, the ball's come loose! Tries to get it forward quickly. Paredes. Nice one too. Vinicius Junior. Gioi. Could be a shooting chance! And a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Messi. It's a great ball, and the flag has stayed down. Can he deliver? Turns and goes back. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Decent-looking ball. He gets past his man. He's one-on-one. Shot and the finish. They scored! Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me.
No question, that's a foul. Paredes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tulelo. Mbappe. Valverde goes looking. Gioi. Here's the through ball. Mbappe gets the better of his man. Argentina can break now. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. A heavy challenge. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Messi. Courtois catches it safely. And the half-time whistle goes.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Madrid need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Clearance and very necessary. Forward it goes. What a throw in. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hudson. Tulelo. Paredes. Hoists it forward. That's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe. And it's played forward. Argentina are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Rodrigo, he's away! Has a hit! Forward it goes. Bernardo Silva.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
And it's Bernardo Silva. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Martinez. Oh, he's in! Martinez hits it! In it goes! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
There's going to be another change here. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Paredes. Mas. Gets it back. Hullet. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hoists it forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Calabria. Bernardo Silva. He's through. Has a goal! And the ball's come out. Mbappe. Played towards the front men. That had to be more accurate. Well read, he sorted that out. Messi, who's made his mark on this game. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Hullet. Brought forward. What does he try from here? And it's Bernardo Silva. It's a good foot in there. Mas. It's got through to him. Mbappe! And he comes up trumps again. Strong punch. Bernardo Silva hits one! Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. Madrid with a perfect chance to get one back. He'll fancy himself from here. Plays it back. get that clear. And that's that. Well, it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a...
He's gone for it! He's scored! First blood drawn!
Liverpool are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Gets up to head it! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Chance! And oh! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Koke. And here's Griezmann. Big chance! It's come back out! And in it goes! The comeback is complete. Alisson did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Isak. Liverpool have a free kick.
Yeah, and it's a good opportunity to level it, and they have several in this team who can take this.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's trying the shot. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And he's there to clear it. Throw. Tries to get it forward quickly. Koke. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Midway through the first period and it's looking quite a game here. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Play for a throw. Isak. be pulled back for that one. Looking to pull clear here. He'll fancy himself from here. He's got it! He's gone for it! Back of the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
It's found its way to him. Header! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Hoists it forward. Isak, out to the right. Liverpool cannot keep hold of the ball. Gets it back. Koke. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Isak. That's not going to make it. And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Plays it out to the flank. He's got options out wide. Brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. The action has already resumed here. Griezmann. And here's Griezmann. It's got through. Forward it goes. Sal. And that is as far as they're going to go. Griezmann.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Cleared away. Has a hit! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Gomez goes looking. Isak. He spotted the run and played him through. Koke. Now it's Griezmann. Timely intervention. Plays it out to the wing. Isak. All Black can claim that. And it's been taken straight back. Isak. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Koke. And it's Griezmann. And that's been won straight back. And a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And the through ball is intercepted. Griezmann. He's found his man. A chance, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Liverpool know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Koke. Jimenez. Played into space out wide. Chiesa. Tries to get it forward quickly. Caught offside that time. Isak. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Martin. Van Dijk battles to win it back. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Jones. And it's played forward. Played out to the right. Isak. Martin. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. How do you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remained true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Sal. He's made sure that that won't get through. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Mbappe spreads it towards the left. Oh, he's in! Hits one! Goal! France!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
France draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Isak! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
He's played him through. He's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Knocks it away. That's a goes for goal! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Van Dijk drives it forward. It's got through to him. Isak gets into some space. Chance! Oh, that is asking for... Has a hit! Kings it out wide. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Hoists it forward. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Van Dijk. Isak. Gets it into the middle. And the keeper's in command. Tulelo. He's got through. Isak. Hernandez. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper. The whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Liverpool can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Sal. And it's played forward. Hernandez. And that could be trouble. And a goal kick. Forward it goes. Isak just brushed off the ball there. Tulelo.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Sal. Isak. There are a few waiting for it. He's going after it. It's got through, and that intervention was very necessary. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Oh, what? Has a goal! And the comeback is complete. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't seem on. It's really crafty business, that.
Well, Both sides then taking this chance to turn to them. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rabiot. Jones. Sal. Rabiot. Breaks on here. And the shot! And with that goal comes comfort. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
No doubt as to who has the...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Liverpool with a set-piece chance. Liverpool with a chance here to increase their lead. It's a brilliant interception. Hoists it forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. The throw. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not...
Tries a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
France with another chance from the corner. And it's Rabiot. Forward it goes. Gomez plays it forward. Jones. Chiesa tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rabiot. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tulelon. Olsen. Timely intervention. And that's that. Liverpool winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Liverpool were totally organised, disciplined and professional here throughout. They knew exactly what they were doing and duly assured.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Unmistakably, this is the Camp Nou, staging a game in the way only the Camp Nou can. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two Strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Mbappe goes for goal! Superb goal!
And what a great way to start. Should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on. This could be right. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Manchester are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, it can be very hard to regroup and work your way back into the match. But they've got
In for a header! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And he just whacks it away. Valverde. Now the counter. Mbappe. Gioi. Vinicius Junior provides an outlet. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester present their opponents with the best possible chance here to increase the lead. And they're running away with it. He was just never going to miss.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
Madrid get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Hoists it forward. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Manchester looking to change the direction of the game here. He'll fancy himself from here. He's trying the shot. And that's off target. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gioi. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
And he's there to cut it out. Oh, good ball. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Valverde. And it's played forward. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Forward it goes. To Lelon. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Rodrigo. Mbappe! Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Madrid presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's had a crack. Great leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Toulon tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. Chance to shoot! A real chance to break. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. That'll go straight through to the keeper. And the first half is done. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
No foul, says the referee.
Foden.
Well played, he saw that coming.
Vinicius Junior.
Valverde. Mbappe.
Mbappe has embarrassed himself a little there. He'll take some stick in the dressing room for that, I can tell you.
Gioi hoists it forward. It's a loose ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's been taken straight back. Rodri. Madrid are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Well, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. So what can they conjure from this one? Manchester with a perfect chance to get one back. And the shot! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior goes looking. A heavy challenge. He's picked him out. He's in, surely. And now the breakaway. He's gone for it! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And the finish! Disappointing finish in the end.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Forward it goes.
Mbappe!
Well read, he sorted that out. Calabria.
Mbappe! Mbappe!
It's gone a long way up and away. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rudiger. Hoists it forward. Calabria. Turns and goes back. He's had a goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Going for goal! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Towering header! That's a real chance missed. Gets it back. To Lalonde. Now can he finish? It's being played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's the throw. It's come loose. It's a brilliant interception. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Mbappe!
And the counter is on. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Tries to get it clear, chooses to go back. Cuts it out, over to the left. Now a chance to break. Brahim Diaz. Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
Mbappe.
It has got through to him. Madrid have it. Goes for goal! It's broken loose. And that's been levered clear. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester had no answer. Second best in every department and correspondingly well beaten. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.